Heavenly Father, as I record this, do not permit me to say a single word that you do not wish our people to
Birds were making a racket. I came to see what was disturbing them, and you will see why they are disturbed there. Look at that. Look at that, madam. Last Sunday, our parish celebrated Pastor's Day. The parish priest is a great guy, and the children were very happy to compose this song for him. And the seniors sang this song for him as a pastor and shepherd of our church. And I felt very good. And then these young ones were, as you will see that they were dancing to this the Goan legend Remo's song Maria Picache, and I didn't understand the Maria Picache, so I asked my neighbor sister who was sitting next to me to explain it to me. She couldn't do so correctly, so I gave the seniors the homework of finding out the meaning. They're saying it's Portuguese. I hope you're waiting for the modern take on the Merchant of Venice, Shakespeare's play. No one understood Shakespeare, but we did have a passage of it in the Merchant of Venice in our English reader text. So here is the parable for you, if you know the characters. Antonio took a loan from Shylock for his friend Achilles. And Shylock was pretty pissed off with Antonio because Antonio's son had run away with Shylock's daughter. So Shylock, a Jew, insisted that Antonio pay the debt in full. Antonio was a reasonable man, and he explained to Shylock that he has full intention of paying the debt, but on behalf of Achilles, but he needs sufficient time. Shylock being Shylock and being the Jew that he is, and also being pissed off because Antonio's son ran away with his daughter, he told Antonio that for 3 years he has to wear this unicorn horn that he is giving him. So Antonio agreed, but this was causing him too much trouble. Antonio then went to Venice. There he was fortunate to meet the Merchant of Venice, whose coat of arms was a lion with wings holding a book in his hand. The Merchant of Venice told Antonio to go and send his son and daughter-in-law to Colossus. There, a statue recently imported from India had fallen into ruins under the sea. Antonio was very happy to that. When he reached Colossus, he also heard about the story of the Merchant of Venice from the book that he held. In Colossus, he understood the nature of his debt to Shylock and the nature of his horn, and how in Colossus his debt was already completely and fully paid by the Merchant of Venice, who had already sent this message up ahead to Colossus. On his way back, he had stopped off at Laodicea, and there the people were it was a frigid place because there they didn't have the Merchant of Venice's coat of arms, but they had Griffon, which was a lion with the head of a hawk and wings. Shylock was aghast when he saw Antonio return, because he really thought that, that he could keep all the money he had. But Antonio came and wiped the smirk off Shylock's face by asking him to check his books. Archelaus's debt was fully paid. So Antonio called the merchant of Venice on the hotline number he gave him, 333. And guess what? Antonio asked him finally, "What is your name?" And the merchant of Venice says, "My name is Marcus Leonellus."